Good morning, everyone. A very, very, very good morning to each and every one of you who is present for today's live streaming session. Right? A quick check. I hope my audio is fine. I hope people can see me. I hope there are no technical glitches taking place. All right, we are good to go. All right, so let us start today's live streaming session by a quick introduction about myself. I am Harsh. I have 8 years of trading experience. I have been trading forex and as well as commodities such as gold, oil, silver, copper, as well as the US based indices such as the S&P 500, the Dow Jones 30 and the Nasdaq 100 as well. Currently, we are also analyzing the Indian share market where we analyze the indices such as Nifty and Sensex as well as analyze for trading opportunities on individual Indian stocks as well. So I am more of a technical trader. I specialize in technical analysis, correct? So there are various aspects, sorry, when it comes to technical analysis such as supply demand, price action, order flow analysis, wave analysis, Fibonacci retracement analysis, and the list is quite exhaustive. But these are the major aspects when it comes to technicality, right? My expertise in financial markets is technical analysis. I have been blessed, I have been lucky, I have been privileged to be trained and to be mentored by some of the brightest minds on the financial markets, right? I have been mentored by people who used to work as flow traders on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So based on their guidance and based on the learning that they have provided to me, I am quite thankful and grateful for attaining such great knowledge. I have also been successful in handling around 20 million worth of portfolio, right? $20 million worth of portfolio values, as well as I have been able to muster and be consistent in terms of generating around 30 to 35% profitability. The reason we are informing you about this is so that you can be rest assured that you are under the guidance of people who have the right experience, the right exposure, the right knowledge of the financial markets, correct? So I hope everyone is ready for today's live streaming session. Quickly, I want to know, we have opportunities which are coming very quickly. But before we get into today's hot stock, a quick question for all of you. Do you think it is easy or do you think it is possible to make money in the financial markets? Or if you think it is not possible to make money in the financial markets, if you think yes, you can type one in the comment box. And if you think that maybe we do not know or you are uncertain, you can write two in the chat box. I know there is this live streaming session has to be more of an interaction between me and you, right, the beautiful community members. So I'm pretty sure everyone would be saying that yes, Harsh, we are aware that we can make money in the financial markets, but we do not know how, or maybe we do not know who are the right people to connect to. And that is exactly where I come into play. I, as well as Dolphin Markets, are here to provide you with top notch analysis, top notch content, right? So, our content comprises of analysis in terms of providing you hot stock opportunities, right? Opportunities to make you money as well as education. So quickly, let us start in terms of what is today's trading opportunity, right? I can see Sophia in the house. Good morning, Sophia. I hope you had a great last night's sleep and I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Sophia is writing the overall market shows signs of correction. Yes, Sophia, we will be getting into it. We will be analyzing our watch list as well as the indices later on in terms of checking out the markets. But first and foremost, since we are here for the live streaming session to make money, let us start with today's hot stock opportunity, right? Today we are providing you with today's first hot stock recommendation. Let us dive directly into it. We are going to be talking about RBL Bank, right? Sorry, there's a lot of viral going on right now in the country. So sorry if my throat is a little sore, but nonetheless, when Harsh is there is nothing to fear, right? So quickly make sure before I provide you with all the information pertaining to where to enter and where to put your target, make sure you are attending the live streaming session, right? Make sure you and everyone else who is a part of this community should be, attending the live streaming session. And secondly, keep your trading account open. No matter what I provide you, you will not take action if you do not keep your trading account open. So be present, keep your trading account, and let's get ready to let me tell you the points or the entries for this particular stock. We would be looking at RBL Bank, right? Listed on the National Stock Exchange. Let us quickly first just get a quick glance as to what it is all about. So RBL Bank operates as a scheduled commercial bank, all right, and it operates through following segments such as corporate and institutional banking, commercial banking, branch and business banking, development and financial inclusion, and agri business banking. So you get the point. It comes in the banking sector, right? It's a very well prominent bank in India. Now, coming to today's hot stock recommendation in terms of entry, we are going to be looking at RBL Bank. Please make sure to keep your trading account open. You have to take this trade. All right. So let us start with today's trade entry for RBL Bank. We would be planning to enter at around 150. All right. Between 150 and 153. So these are going to be our entries as of today. All right. And our first target is going to be, remember, when we talk about target, we are talking about the 5% target. It's going to be at 158. Let me change the color so people are able to see the color and be able to understand which is entry and which is the target, right? Entry is always based on blue, right? The color blue, as well as when it comes to target, we would be looking at green. And which target is going to be the 5% target, right? I hope people are able to pay attention. Remember, take these trades. Do not miss on the opportunities. The main reasons why we are having these live streaming sessions is for you to make money. And how can you make money? You can only make money by taking trades. Be present for the live streaming sessions. Open your trading accounts and take the trades. All right, for people who are asking, Harsh, what about position size? We are going to be risking with a position size between 10 to 15%. All right, I hope people are clear with this. Very important, right? We are not in the business of going all in. This is not gambling. This is systematic and professional trading, right? So we are risking. We have to make sure that we are risking appropriately. Our entries are based at 150, 153, and our 5% target will be at 158, 162. Now that I've showcased to you on the chart, let me go and update it on a real time basis. All right. So let me open our current holdings today being the 14th of November. So let me update the stock tracking. We are looking at RBL Bank with the entry at between 150 and 153, and our 5% target at between 158 to 162, with our first target at 165, 170. For all those people who are asking, Harsh, why are you providing additional targets? Remember, we have analyzed over time and we have understood that if we are able to book at 5% profitability, we can make money consistently, right? We are not here to make large profits once in a while. We are here to make consistent 5% profitability values in terms of profits on a consistent basis. All right, but nonetheless, for people who still want to know the entire numbers in terms of targets 1 and targets 2, here are the numbers. So again, let me quickly showcase to you today's hot stock opportunity. Remember, guys and girls, men and beautiful women, this is the time to take trades. I will be providing you with analysis and explanation, but the main focus, the main agenda for us in terms of providing you with these live trading sessions are to showcase our trading potential by making money on a real time basis, right? So today's hot stock opportunity recommendation is RBL Bank, listed on the National Stock Exchange. It comes in the bank and finance sector with an entry at 150 to 153, and our first a 5% target at 158 to 162, as well as if you want to be aware of the additional two targets that we provide. So the first target comes to 165 170, and the second target comes to between 175 and 175 and 180, my bad. Nonetheless, these are the current hot stock recommended for today's session. All right, today being the 14th of November, to all those Indians present, a very happy Children's Day, right? So I wish you a very, very, very happy Children's Day for today. Make sure you are taking the trade, be present, open your trading account, and follow Harsh's instructions. I always tell my viewers and my clients, right? When Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear. Make sure you take the trade and make sure you are starting to make money, correct? Quickly, for people who want to take a screenshot or who want any kind of reference, you can take a screenshot as of now. All right, quickly remember, we are here to take trades and we are here to make money consistently, right? If you do not take action, you will not be able to make money. We at Dolphin Markets, I Harsh, are providing you with the tools, with the stock recommendations that can make you money, right? So please follow. Providing entry, let me repeat it once, and then for people who want to take a screenshot or for reference purposes can do so. For people who want to have a copy of the hot stock recommendation provided to you, do not worry, our team of assistants will help you in providing you all the required information. All right, so the entry is between 150 and 153, and with our first 5% target at 158 and 162, between 158 and 162. I hope people have taken the trades. I want to know how many people have taken the trades. You have to write down in the chat box telling me, yes, Harsh, we love it. We are happy for today's trading opportunity and we are willing to enter. All right. Please bear in mind that yes, we do have an entry one which was provided to you on around the 14th of October, and this has been today's entry area as well. So I'm pretty sure people would be aware that since the prices are correcting, remember there has still been a lot of uncertainty when it comes to geopolitical events. There has been a huge outflow of capital because of the FIIs, right? The foreign investment institutions pulling out funds from the Indian economy and parking it in other economies such as China and USA, which are providing or promising better investment opportunities. Correct. So the banking sector has been taking quite a hit, but nonetheless, this is today's hot stock recommendation, right? RBL Bank. Now I hope everyone is taking the trade. Good. We have another trade that is coming closer to our target area, which is going to be IP Rings. As you could see, remember the markets are fluctuating. The markets are never stagnant. The markets are dynamic. The markets keep moving on every second basis, right? What was happening just 5 to 10 minutes before, we had a very great opportunity, and that is exactly what we are trying to showcase you during these live streaming sessions. It is important that you join into all the live streaming sessions provided by Harsh. At the same time, keep your trading account open because we want you to take trades immediately, right? Because the markets can move quickly in one direction. We had provided to you last Thursday a trading opportunity on IP Rings, right? Now, IP Rings is basically, it comes under the producer, manufacturing, and industrial conglomerates. A quick description about the company: it engages in the provision of manufacture of auto components, right? We had provided to you on Thursday a trade opportunity that is 12, right? Sorry, Tuesday, my bad. This week's Tuesday. So the 12th of November, we had provided to you an entry between 200 to 205 for people who are taking action quickly. Look, the prices had appreciated by almost 4%, just 1% short of hitting our profitability. But nonetheless, this is the proof, this is the living testament in terms of us providing you value on a real time basis, right? We have our stock, we have we have our stock tracking, right? Very important for us to keep informing the public, to keep informing the beautiful community in terms of, our trading capabilities. We have been consistent, right? Right from 18th of September all the way till 7th of November, right? We have been taking trades and closing trades, and we have been making consistent profits. We are not talking of one or two or three trades. We are talking, with a sample size of 34 trades. So people who are thinking, are we making these kind of returns on a single trade? No, we are making consistent returns. Remember, the average profitability is just 5%, but we are trying to book profits, take trades on a regular basis, right? And always make sure whenever we are taking trades, we are always we are always positioning sizing. Our position size remains between 10 to 15. We are not here to gamble, we are here to take systematic trades, right? We have a structure that we follow. We are here to make money consistently. We are here to make practical profits, right? There are people out there who are able to, look for opportunities which are giving them 40, 50% returns per trade. But look at the time duration that it takes, right? Rather than providing you that service, we are here with clear goals where we want practical, attainable targets in terms of profitability, and we want consistent trades so that we can make consistent returns. All right. So looking at the stock tracking, I'm pretty sure you can be clear by now that we provide you where, on what date the trade was taken, the name of the trade, the opening time, the direction, the entry at which the trade was placed. Now, once the trade is running and the trade is progressing towards our target, we have the date at which the trade was closed, the price at which the trade was closed at, and the profit that had been generated, right? So over a span of almost 2 months, right? Still 4 more days for 2 months to conclude. So you can see within a span of less than 2 months, we have been able to achieve a cumulative profitability of 135% with 34 trades taken. So this just showcases the consistency that we are developing, right? And like I always mention, yes, we are here to showcase our credibility, to prove our potential when it comes to making money. But at the same time, we do have trades that we have placed, and the markets are dynamic. The markets sometimes are uncertain also, especially with, the October data that has come out. The overall the overall Indian index, right? I'm talking about the Nifty and Sensex. They have taken a fall, they have taken a correction of more than 9.5%, right? Insane. Just in 1 month, it's been one of the biggest corrections in a single month. And the major reason has been because of the FIIs pulling out funds from the Indian economy, right? So with certain scenarios that are building up, remember, these are macroeconomic factors, right? We as analysts, we as traders are doing our due diligence by understanding the fundamental aspects of a stock and the technical analysis aspect of a stock. We combine the two to provide you with trading recommendations, right? Hot stock recommendations. But sometimes the markets have another behavior of their own. So we have certain trades that are running. We call this as stock holding, right? Trades that we are currently holding, and we are providing to you as and how, the market conditions are dynamic, as and how there are new improvisations, we will let you know. All right. But for that, you have to make sure that you're present for this live streaming session and keep your brokerage account open, your trading account open. Remember, the first and the second live streaming session that takes place are based when the stock market is up and running. So during this time, we will be clearly focusing on making money, right? Providing you with hot stock recommendations that can make you good amount of profits. For those of you who are still who joined late to the live streaming session, please take a screenshot of this particular hot stock that has been recommended as of today, provided to you today being the 14th of November. The stock is RBL Bank, listed on the National Stock Exchange with an entry price between 150, 153, and a 5% target at 158 to 162. For people who want even further targets, I mean, the choice is up to you. We preferably will close our trades around 5%. But if you want to have an overall consensus as to what we are expecting our first target to be between 165 and 170, and our second target between 175 and 180, right? I hope it's clear. I hope we are good to go. Coming back to the the trade that we had provided to you on IP rings, correct? This trade was provided to you on Tuesday, this week's Tuesday, the 12th of November. So we are talking 2 days back, correct? The prices had shot up quite well. Like, we were so happy in terms of the markets, which were skyrocketing. We were already sitting at 4% profitability, right? And that is the reason we were so close. Our title for today, if you can go and read today's title, right? This week's Tuesday's hot stock recommendation, right? BSE IP rings already sitting at 2.5, not just 2.5, it was sitting at 4%. That just showcases that we are correct majority of the times. Nonetheless, there are certain factors. Remember, the market conditions are improvising on a second by second basis. So the markets currently are having some kind of bullish presence as of now. Do not worry, as and how the market conditions improve, and we will make sure to provide you with any improvisations that has to be taken care of. All right, let me ask you a question in terms of do you think it is easy or do you think it is hard to make money? Do you think it is possible to make profits? Is it possible to make money by your own self? I want you to be honest. I want you to have a clear conversation with me where I want to understand, there is a particular reason on the basis of which you are attending these live streaming sessions. So I'm pretty sure majority of you would be saying that, Harsh, I'm not sure, whether I will be able to make such returns. And if there were people, or if everyone was making good returns on, their trading, wouldn't everyone be rich? But unfortunately, the scenario is completely different. There are majority of people who are not being able to perform well. Either they lack education, either they lack experience, or either they do not have the right mentor, analyst, or trader to guide them, to make them understand how the stock market functions, how how we have to consider all the factors before taking a trade, in terms of financial analysis, a fundamental analysis, in terms of technical analysis, correct? And that is why we are here to showcase and create awareness to the public that yes, Harsh as well as Dolphin Markets are here to provide you with top notch content, right? We are providing you with analysis, what the markets are currently doing. We are providing you with money making opportunities in terms of how to make money. You can you can start earning right by following our live streaming sessions, as well as we provide you with education in terms of technical analysis. Remember, we have our live streaming sessions all the way from Monday till Friday, correct? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I, Harsh, will personally provide you with 3 live streaming sessions every single day. So the first live streaming session is mainly focused on providing you with money making opportunities, right? Since the markets are open, since the markets are dynamic, we look for opportunities and we provide you with money making opportunities. We also do analysis, and the second session follows the same structure of the first, right? Because the second live streaming session takes place an hour prior to the market closure. So we analyze how the markets are functioning, how the markets have performed for the day, and we update you in terms of any instructions that have to be followed. The third live streaming session takes place after the stock market is closed. That is where we shift our focus from providing you with trading opportunities to education. So when you're getting a trifactor benefit, analysis, hot stock recommendations, and education, you are getting the best value possible, right? Since we are creating our awareness among the Indian public across the world, we are showcasing that everyone and anyone is welcome for these public live streaming sessions. Remember, the value that we are providing to you is of very high quality, right? It's very unreal and very rare to find someone who has been showcasing on a real time basis where to enter, where to place your targets, which stock to enter, the time that has that we have entered for the trade, as well as when we have booked the profit, what level. So everything has been kept as an open book for you to analyze, for you to understand, and for you to see that yes, Harsh and Dolphin Markets are providing us with real value, not just making money in terms of earning, but also providing you education in terms of learning. So when you can learn and earn at the same time, it is the best combination one can ask for. So please make sure to keep attending for all our live streaming sessions. We are mainly focusing towards the VIP customers, people who are willing to take action, right, by opening accounts and following what Harsh is instructing, right? Since it is a marketing phase for us, we want more awareness from the Indian public across the globe. We are letting everyone, come and see how well, for everyone to see by their own eyes, how well and how consistently we have been performing. All right, let's go quickly and see on the charts in terms of what our trade holdings are doing. This has been an interesting pair where we had entered at the best price possible. We were almost sitting at 4%, but the markets are going to do what they have to do. The markets run on probabilities, the markets do not run on certainties, correct? All right, let's look at some of our previous trades that we have been provided to you. We had provided to you entry 4 on 8th of November. Deal Plastic for people who have taken this trade. Good job. All right. We had informed where to enter. We had provided entries below, and we were expecting that yes, since are returning back to resistance area, a prominent resistance area, and since the swing was bearish, we were expecting to close our trades, and price did exactly that. Correct. Then we had provided to you on Annapurna. Again, for the trade provided on Annapurna, we had made it very clear in terms of the prices are coming to an important area of resistance. The swing has been bearish. So for people who had taken trades on entry 3 and entry 2 have made good amount of money, correct? As for people who had entered on entry 1, entry 2 and entry 3, the average price, the current price 2 days back was above the average price. So you were in net positive, right? You were still making money, not the best amount of money, but you were still profitable. So we had recommended for people to close the trades. All right, I hope people have followed it. So today's hot stock idea has been RBL Bank with the entry provided on 14th of October, right? We had provided to you with an entry at around 200. Let me quickly just go and check the values. We had provided an entry on the 14th of October. Wow, exactly 1 month, right? The first trade for RBL Bank was provided on 14th of October, almost a month back, and today is the 14th of November. Nonetheless, the markets do what they have to do. We will improvise and we will update you in terms of taking in terms of following instructions like we did today. So we have provided to you on RBL Bank. Just let me make sure that the lines are correct. 14th of October, okay, and the value is between 200 and 205. All right, 200 and 205. So this was the trade that was provided on 14th of October. All right, and today's fresh entry has been based between entry levels of 150 and 153. Nonetheless, let me figure out what is the average price for the two trades. So the average price comes to 177.5. Let me put a line. So this particular dotted line is going to be the average price, right? Let me make sure that the color is the average price for both entries, right? We have two entries currently on this particular stock, and the average price is currently at 177.5. It is very important and crucial. We are providing you with hot stock opportunities with money making recommendations, right? Hot stock recommendations. Now, when the markets are going against us, you have to be aware that either you can wait indefinitely for when the prices can come back and maybe then you can start to make money, or the next best option is to take another position at a better price based on confirmation so that you can get the average price reduced, correct, rather than waiting for prices to come back to 200, 205. It will take a lot of time, so it's better for us to take another entry between 150, 153, so that the average price from 200 has reduced to 177.5. Now you need to make less compared to returning back to break even and then making profits, correct? I hope people understand that. So we will keep you updated, but this is today's hot stock recommendation. For people who have not taken the previous entry, it's a good sign because you have got a much better price at, for the value of such an incredible company. Remember, for any company listed on the National Stock Exchange or the Bombay Stock Exchange, they undergo strict due diligence from governing bodies like SEBI, correct? I'm pretty sure every one of you are aware what SEBI is. SEBI is the governing body. It's the police of the stock market, right? Of the Indian stock market. So with their due diligence and strict scrutiny, you can be rest assured that the companies that are listed on the National Stock Exchange and the Bombay Stock Exchange have value. They have the data to prove their consistency. They have the future prospects. They have, the data to showcase that yes, they will be growing in the future. So with these current fluctuations, we are just looking for opportunities to make money, correct? So as and how you're getting prices at a discount, right? So prices are offered at discount. I had given a very, very, cute example yesterday where we were talking about how, I mean, for all the ladies out there, how a bag such as a handbag, maybe from Chanel, Louis Vuitton, or Armani, right? If a bag is, for example, on a hypothetical example, if the price was at 200 and now you're getting the same handbag at 150, it is a bargain, right? It is a golden opportunity to buy, and that is exactly what we are trying to showcase. Remember, you are buying stock. You are buying a part of a company that is listed on the National Stock Exchange or the Bombay Stock Exchange. These companies have value. With the current corrections taking place, these are temporary. So do not worry. Once the market conditions improve, you will be making good amount of money. So I hope everyone is taking the trade. I want to know how many people have entered. I need to know, right? I'm putting so much of effort and energy, and we have showcased, right, day after day, week after week, month after month, that we are doing great. Let's get back to TradingView to look at the other watch list, right? So we have Evantel. Evantel had been another very good example for people who have recently joined, and for people who are still thinking about, what is all that Harsh is talking about. Once a hot stock opportunity is provided, if you follow the instructions correctly and if you enter at the best price, right? So we had provided you an entry on the on the 24th of October between 165 and 170 for the stock Evantel, right? Evantel Limited, which is basically in the electronic and technology sector. So for a stock, I recommendation hot stock recommendation that was provided for people who listened to what Harsh is saying and were able to enter at the best price somewhere around 165, 166, were able to achieve the 5% target. Not once, but twice, almost thrice. Three times the price came back to the 5% target. So that is the reason once a hot stock is provided, you need to take action, because only when you take action is when you can make good amount of profits, good amount of money, correct? Let's look at the next trade that we were talking about. All right, so Poonawalla has done quite significantly well as of today. There has been a great outburst of bullish sentiment, almost with a correction, a price and appreciation by almost 4.5%. So we have provided you a couple of entries. Yes, the stock has potential, but because of, bad or underperforming quarterly earning reports, they had also estimated losses, right, in the last and in the current quarterly earning reports, and that is because of those losses mentioned in their statements, financial statements. The prices had plunged quite significantly, right? Almost with a correction of almost 29 to 30% correction. That is intense, correct? But nonetheless, we do believe that there is potential for the stock to recover, and we will provide you with all the updates, right, based on this particular trade. For people who have taken Evantel, do not worry. We were making good profit, right? Remember, the markets will do what they have to do. I cannot always be certain when it comes to it has to hit our targets. Maybe price might take a little more while in correcting. Maybe it might, again turn bullish. We will let you know. But we wanted to, keep you we wanted to make you aware that yes, a trade opportunity was provided 2 days back. We are talking on the 12th of November. A trade idea was provided between 200 205, and the prices today had almost hit, not almost, it had crossed the 4% profitability rate. So 1% short. Otherwise, we could have booked today's IP Rings trade for a 5% profit target as well. Do not worry, the markets keep changing, but as and how the markets are improvising, we will let you know. All right, I hope people are able to understand. I hope people are able to, understand the value, because it's very important. I'm pretty sure that a lot of brokers, there are many brokers across the world, but let me know, from your side, are you aware of any brokerage firm that provides you with such content? I'm pretty sure none of them provide. And even if they were providing, they would be charging you minimum, right, $50,000 to almost $100,000. Because if someone is making such extraordinary profits, right, in the markets, and is showcasing on a real time basis, I am pretty sure that it would be, impossible for someone to, keep it at such, might be giving it maybe for free or maybe providing it to you at a discount. We are providing you with such top notch quality content, and that too, since it is the marketing phase for us, it is open for everyone and anyone, right? So make use of it, because in the next 2 or 3 weeks at the max, we would be shifting from our public live streaming sessions to our private live streaming sessions. People who have understood the power that we are able to showcase, right, in terms of making money. People want to be a part of dolphin markets. People want to listen to Harsh, and that is why we have kept this trial period, this kind of initial of phase, right? It's this initial phase where we are keeping the doors open for everyone and anyone to come and look at the values that we are providing, right? Value in terms of profitability, right? That too on a consistent basis. We are not telling that we have made such high returns on one two trades. We have taken consistent trades. We have managed our risk by risking only 10 to 15% per trade, and we have been able to generate consistent and practical profitability values of 5% on a regular basis. So I think it is good, right? If it is good, write down in the comment box that Harsh, it is excellent. Everyone who is attending this live streaming session has only one goal. I am sure. All right. You do not have to lie about it. I am sure that people who are coming to this live streaming sessions know from deep within their heart that yes, we want to make money. We want to be guided by the right people. We want to have the best brokerage firm that can, collaborate and assist us in helping in our trading journey, in attaining our trading success. And that is exactly what we are providing. Make sure you keep attending all my live streaming sessions, because that is the time when I can provide you with money making opportunities as well as analysis and education content as well, correct? How many of you want to make small amount of money, and how many of you want to make big amount of money? Come on, write down in the comment box. I'm pretty sure I do not even need to know your answer. It is like, come on, Harsh, isn't that obvious? Of course, everyone wants to make big amounts of money. And yes, it is possible, right? We are showcasing you a living testament just in a matter of 2 months over a span of 34 trades. Well, today I hope it could be 35 based on IP rings that we had provided to you. But nonetheless, right, we will keep an eye on it, and we will let you know. But it is possible to generate profits consistently, right? 135% cumulative profitability, with an average profitability per trade to be around 5%. And we have taken 34 trades, so we have a good amount of sample size to show that yes, consistency is what dolphin markets is providing. Consistency is what Harsh is providing, correct? These questions are important to ask, because if we do not ask, how will we know what people are facing issues in, what people are thinking? How can we help? How can Harsh help you in terms of elevating your trading success, right? And that is what exactly we are providing to you. Hopefully, people are able to understand in terms of the trade idea for today. Remember, today's trade idea, RBL Bank. For people who have joined in late, please make sure that you are attending our live streaming sessions punctually, right? Punctuality and discipline are very crucial aspects of life. If you are not punctual, if you are not disciplined, you will not be able to maintain or generate consistent success. Be present for our live streaming sessions. I know people are working, but you can always figure out ways in terms of looking at these live streaming sessions, taking the trade recommendations, the hot stock recommendations that Harsh is providing, and see for yourself that yes, it is possible to make money, money, money. All right, let's go back and see in terms of any updates that have been taken place in terms of our watch list. Yes, see how the markets are fluctuating, and IP rings has been a very good example. We were just 1% short of hitting our target, but do not worry, right? The markets will do what they have to do. We have to be cool, calm, and collected. We have provided you our entries, and it showcased that yes, we were sitting at 4% profit. So It is a real time based analysis, correct? The other trades, Poonawalla, hopefully has started on a good note. Yes, it opened today with an appreciation of almost 4.8%, almost close to 5% Evantel, right? So let us look at, even in terms of sectors, which sectors currently are performing, underperforming, and which sectors are overperforming, right? Let's go and have a quick look. Let's go and type, give me a minute. Sometimes, these ads, they get so annoying, but we need the data, correct? And it is important for us to have data. So in terms of the overall sectors, right? Let us look. So currently, the media and entertainment sector are sitting at 1.6. Insurance is sitting at 1.52. Plastic products at 1.42, alcohol at 1.41, miscellaneous at 1.25. While on the other side, the underperforming sectors are the diamond and jewelry, currently at negative 1.03, the fast moving consumer goods, the FMCG sector at negative 0.94, the diversified sector at negative 0.79, photographic at negative 0.72, and footwear at negative 0.71. Overall, as you can see, the banks are neutral to slightly bullish, with a price change of point plus 0.2%. The software and IT currently are having a bearish sentiment with just an appreciation of 0.04, hardly anything, correct? The finance sector is also bearish at 0.84. Automobiles has taken quite a hit. So majority of the sectors are still overall bearish, right? But when we looked at in terms of the index, let us go and see what the index is showcasing. All right, so the index today also has been quite bearish. We had informed in terms of, for this particular blue chip index, right? We are talking about the Nifty. So it comprises of the top 50 performing companies listed on the National Stock Exchange. We were looking at an area of support which we had expected to hold. Initially it did, right, by giving us this bounce, but now the prices have returned back to, by closing below the support. So now, for people who are asking, Harsh, what is your next point of direction that you expect prices to go to? We can currently see that there is a flip zone, right? An area of resistance, right, that was taken out and created a flip zone. What is a flip zone? A prior resistance that gets taken out gets converted to a support, right? So resistance flips into a support, and vice versa for another, a support flipping into a resistance. Nonetheless, prices are again coming back to this area. So we expect the 23,500 area to, hopefully provide some kind of consolidation or some kind of positive correction. All right. In terms of Sensex, as we are looking at a very similar picture. Remember, the Nifty and Sensex, they run together. They are siblings. Nifty is the elder sibling. Sensex is the younger sibling, because Sensex comprises of the top 30 performing companies listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange. We have a very similar pattern on the Nifty as well. So the area around 77, right? 77,000 area is where currently prices are, and let's see how prices will be reacting to this area as well. It is important to analyze Nifty and Sensex, because that is how we are able to gauge the overall sentiment, the overall health of the Indian economy. We did go through all our watch list, and for any kind of updates that will be taking place, we will let you know, right? This is a very important example when we are talking about detail. For people who had followed us, I have deleted the entries, but my main point of informing is We had provided trades based on certain areas. Once prices started to go, we were making good amount of money, right? And we had also informed that price is coming into an area of resistance and you should start to close. That is the reason it is highly important for people to come for our live streaming sessions, to be punctual for our live streaming sessions, and to keep their trading accounts open so that you can take trades quickly, right? There is no delay when it comes to trading. The markets are moving, the markets are dynamic. You have to be quick in terms of taking action, because if you enter at the best price is when you can achieve the 5% target quickly, correct? We looked at all the other pairs in terms of Annapurna. Again, a similar scenario as compared to D-Dave Plastic. We had informed where resistances and prices are apparently holding that resistance, right? Then we looked at RBL Bank, which is today's hot stock recommendation. Let us see how this stock performs. Hopefully, again, I want to repeat, hopefully people are following and taking, the hot stock recommendation. Once prices are coming closer to the 5% target, do not worry. I, Harsh, will personally inform you in terms of yes, um, ma'am, yes, sir, the prices are coming closer to 5% target and we will be getting ready in terms of closing. For the worst case scenario, if prices are approaching the 5% target, but we are not having a live streaming session at that time, do not worry. My team of assistants will provide you with a reminder, with a notification to close your trades at 5% profitability. So do not take tension, right? Like I always say, when Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear. We provided you with entries on Evental previously, but the markets are kind of bearish for the IT sector. Poonawalla has been taking. Poonawalla is again, yeah, it's a financial corporation. It comes under the finance and banking sector. Uh, it's not a bank exactly, but it comes under the finance and leasing, right, sector. Then we will keep an eye on this as and how the market progresses, as well as IP rings. We were quite close to our entry level, but nonetheless, we will keep you updated, right? The markets are going to do what they have to do. I hope people have had a great amount of learning and a great amount of, you know, information based on our analysis. I hope people have taken trades. Yes, like Sophia had mentioned, the overall market shows signs of correction, and that is exactly what has been happening. Sophia, you are completely correct. The markets are correcting big time with an overall correction of almost 10%. Now we are, reaching the over limit of prices, entering the 5% correction phase. But nonetheless, we as analysts, we as traders are here to look for opportunities, right? And please understand, if during the market phase of the month of October, with a correction of almost 10%, right? October and November, we have seen a correction of 10%. But on the flip side, we have been able to generate a profitability of 135%. Understand the value, right? I mean, hope people are able to really identify and understand what real value dolphin markets are providing, what value Harsh is providing. So I hope everyone had a good time. We did have the overall summary was basically looking for the trading opportunity on RBL Bank, correct? The trading opportunity on RBL Bank, as well as, one second, let me put trading view. Yeah. So today's quick summary has been, we have provided to you a trading opportunity on RBL Bank. We looked at all the other hot stocks, sorry, all the other trade holdings, right? Trades that are running, and as in how the markets are changing, we will improvise, right? We will update you with what decisions have to be taken. We also looked at a possibility of IP rings hitting a target, but unfortunately it just came to 4%, a 1% short of hitting our take profit. So this has been today's summary. If there are any questions, if there is any query that you are wanting Harsh to resolve, please do message in the chat box. Yes, I am here to resolve your queries as well. Our main focus is to first of all showcase our credibility when it comes to performance, as well as informing about trades that are running. Since today's trade idea based on RBL Bank was provided, we want to showcase that yes, everything is methodically and structured. It is provided